Green, some Gucci, maybe not that vintage Prada on my watch list. That's why eBay's my go-to for all my purchases. Yeah, eBay. Because for new, pre-loved, vintage, and rare fashion. eBay. Things people love. Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and cheap out with the One Saver card, so let's just get one of everything.
Fire everything. And y'all want to see the cards at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, chef. This is so nice.
And a feeling you want to see cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Dollar One Saver card. Dollar One, what's the more?
Hey y'all, as a growing family, my husband and I love game night, especially when it's Wayfair edition.
Let's do it. You got a name as me, Wayfair, furniture, and 4 categories at your hand. Ready?
Super specials, beds, ottomans, outdoor seating, bookshelves, kitchen tables, furniture, lead century modern lamps.
Top. Nice. You got 9 out of. Hold on. Not too bad. Keep practicing about this at Wayfair.com. You can shop every style, every home.
What up, Gunny? Yeah. Yeah, I worked Uber this morning. Made about 106 bucks. This heat's killing me though. Just wanted to do it, see how much I can make, and just see how much I can make and how long. I only work from like, I'll say like 3 hours, 11. I stopped at 3 o'clock, my last one, when I hit 106. Check this out though. Remember I told you I filled out that application for athletic trainer? I don't know, I think I left about 11. Yeah, I think I left about 11. So you remember that athletic trainer for University of Arizona? Well, I got an email. Email says, Dear Joshua, the service as your notification, this service as your notification that you have been updated to a status of in review under REQ23 whatever for athletic trainer adaptive athletics. So that's pretty cool. That means they're actually reviewing more of my application. Yeah, I was pretty excited about that when I got that. I was like, that's pretty badass. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe they'll put me in something else. We'll see. Plus, it's kind of fun picking up people and talking to them and stuff. But I did pick up a couple. They paid me like $38 and tipped me $5, but I don't know how they did it. Looks like they've been living underneath the bridge for like 5 years. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, picked up some like gothic people. They were pretty cool. They tipped me $5 extra. Old man, he gave me $5 cash tip. Picked up an old lady, took her to her doctor's appointment. Another guy smelled like he's been in the garbage can for about, the past fucking month, but yeah. It was interesting. Those are my new 50 that it's got. Yeah. I had my protection. I wasn't really worried. It was sitting right in my belt buckle, right in my lap, but no, they were cool. She had her nose pierced and shit. She had fucking all of her lips all pierced. I was like, yeah, it was interesting. I started around here. I did like 3 people around here, and then Green Valley. Then it took me everywhere, man. Picked up some people in the university over at U of A. Then it even took me further out, like dropping people off, and then when you're in that area, it goes off. You pick up more people. It's like, so when I shut the clock, when I shut it off, and I logged out, I was like 53 minutes away from home. I was like, well, holy fuck, bro. I was in places in Tucson that looked beautiful. I've never even been out in these places. They looked awesome, like shit. I was like, wow, this is crazy out here. And actually, the crazy people that I picked up were in Green Valley. I took them way the fuck out to Tucson. Yeah, and I only burned a half tank. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's why I shut it down at 3 o'clock. Shut it down at 3 o'clock because traffic was crazy and I was getting hit up a lot. Said I turned down 12 people. But when you have somebody and like it comes up on your phone, they can pick up someone else. I forgot how it works. I don't know if that's gonna be like, once I drop them off, then it automatically reroute me to them, the new person. I just couldn't remember, so I just left it be. I didn't do anything. But shit, I think I did 12 rides and I could have done 24 rides. Shit, I could have doubled my money. But wasn't sure, I can't remember how the app works. It's been a long time since I done it. Shit, I got a 4.9 star. I had that before when I was doing it before. But yeah, traffic got bad, especially out in Tucson. Fuck that, dude. I ain't trying to get my car hit or anything, so I was like, yeah, I'm done. Time to go home. Get a workout in. I'm fucking beat. Yeah, but I just wanted to do it to see how it was like it was before. They updated the whole app and everything. Yeah, Fry's is another fucking joke, man. Those people are crazy there. Yeah, Fry's is nuts too, man. You gotta think it's like the only, it's the only grocery store around here other than fucking, what is it, Safeway way over there in Green Valley. Alright, we gotta do some heavy fucking ground lifts and that's it. Oh shit. I don't know how heavy we can go today. Shit, I need one. I've been passing out early, man. 8 o'clock, 8:30, I'm out. I'm not joking. I've been wore out. But I've been getting up early too, but fucking, we were watching American Idol last night and I was fucking passing out. Miss it all, but in the end, whoa, keep turning. Hang on, I can't see my glasses off. Oh, what up, High Energy? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for always coming in, brother. Appreciate you so much. Always appreciate you, Gunny. Let me see. I think that's 270. Let's try how see that feels. Yeah, this is 270. We'll do this one first, then we'll see how. I like to go. I mean, I did 415 the other day. Up there, this is floor presses, so I should be able to work with a little bit more. But I'm kind of tired, so we'll see how I feel. Round them up, let's go. Julie should be getting off work here in like 2 minutes, couple minutes. Unless she decides she needs to go to a fucking hotel to rest or something. Who knows with her? Fucking hell. That felt good. Whatever, fuck it. Sick of dealing with that shit. Oh boy. I'm just strong, man. I ain't even in shape anymore like that. Just trying to get stronger and stronger. Alright, let me add this up just to make sure. $345. We're just gonna do one rep. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I've been practicing a lot, man. I gained 12 pounds to be able to lift heavier like this. I'm gonna wear these wrist straps, man. My wrist been hurting trying to balance that weight. I want to go higher, so let's see how this goes, though. Do it on the floor. We're a little bit more sturdy. And you know, it's kind of practicing to learn how to handle heavier weight. But I did just go down to the chest Monday, 415. Driving those motorcycles up the damn street always. I have a sheriff lives 2 houses down, so Ryan, he never said anything. Guess he don't care. I'm in equipped lifter trying to hit a 520 pound world record in 181 pounds here in Arizona. All right, we're going 395. Good stuff, man. Keep it up. It's all about what goal you want. For a while, you know, I was a bodybuilder, ripped to shreds. Now I just want strength. I'm trying to break a couple bench world records. Yeah, man, we all fall out of it, you know. You just got to try to stay the best consistent as you can. And when you fall off the wagon, it's okay, man. Get back on. Just when you get back, if you take a long rest, go back in kind of slow. Don't go back in like you were when you were doing it all the time. Just go back in slow. All right, 395. Let's hopefully we get this pretty good. That's a lot of weight on my wrist. You can feel it. Yeah, that was good. It went up pretty good. I try to pause on the ground too. It's like dead stop, man. It's even because that's what you got to kind of do you got to do that on your chest. And really, what that's working, like I said, it's working to learn how to handle heavier weight, learn to use your back to push off with your lats and stuff. There's more than just your chest when you're doing the bench press like that. And it's working that lockout, man. Really, I'm only coming down to about right here. Let's say about 3 inches off my chest. Because when I get to real heavy weight, when I get to those at 500, when I got up to 450, the hardest part was locking it out. You get to a point where I'm strong here, then right here, just finishing that lockout, it's really hard. So I've been overloading it like this. So then hopefully when I get to that 500 something, I should be able to fly through it. All right, we're gonna try 420, last one. Yeah, mind and muscle connection too. Like in the bench press, you lose, see my lats when I do that? Like, I use all that. I use my shoulders, triceps, chest, and lat to push that all at the same time, man. Like, once I learned from a couple like bench specialists on the internet, telling me how to basically, you need to use all that. It's more than just a chest exercise. Dude, I'm hitting these big numbers now. Yeah, any mind and muscle connection. You can do a curl and just feel that muscle squeeze. That's a mind and muscle connection. All right, I gotta go grab 2.5 pounds out of my house. They're on my weighted vest. 420.
Children need nourishing food to grow and learn, but not every child is lucky enough to get that. 1 in 5 children in America don't get hungry. That's why Kroger Company's Zero Hunger Zero Waste program donates fresh food to the people.
420, baby.
Most. We donated over 3 billion meals to families in need. So how can you get involved? Simply browse your purchase at checkout to join us in ending child hunger. And together, we can do more for our neighbors. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Looking for a perfect name for a
Hey, what up? Thank you. Appreciate that so much, guys. Woo, shit. That was 420. Thank you, Knock. Much love. Thank you, thank you. See, that's why I do it on the floor, so I can get used to handling heavier weight. You know, and then obviously, like on Mondays, I do to my chest, and I did 315. So today on the floor, I did 320. So next time, I'm probably gonna be up to, we'll say, I like to be up to like around 335, we'll say on the floor. But to my chest, I should be able to hit a 420 to my chest. So, holy shit though, that's heavy. My wrist. Without these wrist straps, man, your wrists feel like they're gonna break. Yeah, I gained 12, 13 pounds, man, to be able to get myself lifting these heavier weights. Oh, I appreciate that, Knock. I am definitely, man. Yeah, and that one right there is kind of hard. I don't have safety harnesses. So if I was to fail, I would just go straight down to my hips. And the weights, I got those, rubber weights. So they're about 2 inches, they're about a foot off the ground. So I could just dump it right to my waist and they'll be good. But when I do it up here to my chest, I have safety harnesses right about where my chest level is. I actually touch them coming down, because if I wasn't able to get it back up, then obviously I would have to just, at least I'd be there safe with those. But I appreciate it, man. Whew. Yeah, I'm trying to get this 520 pound bench, man. That's my goal right now. I'm working to build my way up to a 520 pound bench. You don't want to rush it. Got to take your time. This is my last heavy week. Thank you, man. Yeah, this is my last heavy week. So what I do is I do 3 weeks in a row. each week climbing up 5 to 10 pounds, depending on how I really feel. And then that fourth week is kind of like we call it like a deload or a reload week, where everything's like 75% of your 1 rep max. So right now my 1 rep max was 450, but I haven't done 450 in a minute, like I said, so that's why I'm trying to climb my way back up to that and some. But yeah, I got a competition in September, so to try to break that 520 pound world record at 181 pounds. Yeah, you don't want to lift. Yeah, you don't want to rush it. I've learned that the hard way, man. And I'm 41 years old. I've been training since I was 12. Went to college for it. Followed the best people in the fitness world. That's broke world records. I've talked to them. I hung out with them. Yeah, man, that was the problem. I rushed it. That's why I never got it. But now that I'm taking my the right precautions and training in the right way and giving my body rest when it needs to. Yeah, definitely. It's helping a lot. It's helping so much. Got to unrack these weights now. That's where a lot of people go wrong about trying to get, stronger. They think they can just keep lifting heavy. Eventually you're gonna hit a brick wall. You gotta take those weeks of, like letting your central nervous system recuperate and take a break, and then you can come back at it. So when we do finally come back at it, not next week, the week after that, we'll start off a little bit more, 5 pounds more than what we just did. So that's what, 420, we'll go 425. If that feels good, maybe we'll do 430. You know what I'm saying? Like little steps, but you gotta give your central nervous system a break. Yeah, me too, man. Like I said, I did that all when I was younger and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Until the next morning, or you just felt like shit. Like, oh my God, what did I do? These plates I'm taking off right now, these big ones, those are 55 pounds. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, they definitely do, man. You gotta be careful with those. You definitely don't want to, end up getting any of that, man. You gotta watch a lot of stuff, man. Just be careful of what you're doing. Like I said, I've been training for a long time, man. Trial and error. I've hurt myself. I tore some tears in my rotator cuff, man. I've messed up so many things. Yeah, you just got to be cautious and take it slow. And like I said, listen to your body. If your body's telling you, not to do it, then you need to just rest. Today I worked actually Uber all morning, so I drove around. So wanted to get in here and get a good workout in. I got some rows in with some 50-pound dumbbells. I got some med ball presses with the 70 pounds. What else did I do? I did some curls. And then, heavy floor presses, and I'm good to go. What up, Knock? Yeah, definitely take it slow and listen to your body, man. That's the number one thing. Since I've done that, man, like I said, my strength's unreal. That's what I want, I've already been ripped to shreds and 3% body fat and all that stuff, man. I want to be strong as hell now. And I'm 41, so I feel like I'm in my prime at my age, to be honest. So hopefully we keep going. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you guys so much for the love. Saturday I'll be doing be doing a YouTube video. I'm gonna be doing that series that I'm doing, Unknown Strength. You're 61, Knock? Hey, keep it up, man. Like I said, age is just a number. I think you said that before. Age is just a number. Yeah, like I said, you do any kind of workout split, whatever it is, push, pull, legs, push, pull. You just got to make sure you take breaks and listen to your body. Even if you want to come in and do a workout, but maybe not go so heavy that day. Maybe just do higher reps, more intensity, a little shorter breaks or something, you know what I mean? But don't go so heavy. Your central nervous system is key. Without letting that rest, you're not going to keep getting progress no matter what. So just be careful with that. Again, I appreciate you guys. This Saturday, I'll be doing a hand cycle event with a whole bunch of guys in wheelchairs. So I'll be doing a video about that, about hand cycling and stuff like that, and showing you guys how we can ride a bike adaptive without being able to use their legs and stuff. It's pretty cool. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. I'll see you guys soon, man. Appreciate you guys' support so much. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, good night, man. Hey, don't worry. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We got another good session tomorrow going on. See y'all later.